Alright, in this video we are going to solve this quadratic inequality. So in this example we've got x squared minus 8x plus 12 is greater than 0. So your first step, always your first step always, is to solve the quadratic pretending like it's an equals. So 8x, x squared minus 8x plus 12 equals 0. So we're just going to pretend it's an equals, and you've got 5 different methods to solve that we learned in section 3.2. So we're going to solve this for the solutions. I'm going to choose factoring. You could use anything else unless it specifies. So when I factor this, each of the binomials gets an x. I know both of them have to be negative because a negative times a negative is a positive. And 2 factors of 12 that add up to negative 8, I believe they're 2 and 6. Then I set each one of the factors equal to 0 and solve. Adding 2 to both sides of this one, I get x equals 2. Adding 6 to both sides of this one, I get x equals 6. Okay, now at this point you're going to draw yourself a graph, and you're going to draw the sketch. Let me erase part of this and do this over again. Okay. Because both x's are positive, I can just make my graph like this. Alright, it's a positive leading coefficient, so it opens up. There it is. And this is x equals 2. This is x equals 6. So that was your first step, is to solve for these right here, your solutions. And then step number 2, we'll just write it over here. Second step is to graph. Second step is to graph it. Okay. Then your third step. Third step. All right. Now at this point, you're going to do the shading. So let's go back to the original inequality. This says, when is the quadratic greater than 0? Well, it's greater than 0 for these sections right up here. Shading. Alright, so these sections right up there, that's the part of the quadratic that's greater than 0. So now I'm ready to write my solution in interval notation. So this means that x is anywhere from negative infinity up to 2. I'm going to use parentheses because this is a less than, not a less than or equal to. And from 6 to positive infinity, parentheses. So that's the final solution to the inequality problem right there, interval notation.